don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep, wonder but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with the certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone eternally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better. See, I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet. I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. I can't contain it, I'm coming out with a statement. You really changed me, I know your music and arrangement. You don't know shit, shut your mouth, you can say that. I'm the same dude that got his come up from the basement. 100 songs, 100 weeks, didn't change it. Experiments, development, intelligence, and patience. I'll do it all again, cause I never feel complacent. Let's keep the good vibes, positivity's contagious. I'm never looking back, cause I made a life that's passionate. A college graduate suppressing.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Now it's day 2 and 3 of my London tour and still feels like a movie set that I've accidentally wandered into, except the popcorn is a sausage roll and the extras keep saying cheers. I kicked off at the Tower of London and the place is old, like more than 900 years old, because the William the Conqueror started throwing up those stone walls in the 1070s to flex on the locals. One fun trivia drop: that central keep, the White Tower, stood about 90 feet high when it was new, which basically made it a medieval skyscraper. Inside, everybody's queuing for a peek at the crown jewels, while 6 glossy black ravens strut around acting as the tower's feathered security team. There's even a legend that if they fly away, the kingdom will fall. No pressure, birds. Stepping back outside, I walk straight onto Tower Bridge, the Gothic-looking bascule bridge people always confuse with London Bridge. Construction kicked off in 1886 and wrapped in 1894. Victorians did not mess around with deadlines. Here's a party fact. It was originally painted plain brown but got its red, white, and blue makeover for the Queen's Silver Jubilee in 1977. Oh, and in 1952, a bus actually jumped the opening gap after the bascules started lifting early. Driver Albert Gunter landed it like a stuntman and got 5 quid for his troubles. Talk about an off-peak surprise. From the bridge railings, I had front row seats to the River Thames at 215 miles. It's England's longest river, contained entirely within the country, and at its mouth, it sprawls a ridiculous 18 miles wide. Believe it or not, this watery London icon supplies about 2/3 of the city's drinking water. And buried underneath the streets are once open tributaries. London literally paved over parts of its river network like a city that didn't read the fine print on its own plumbing. After that history binge, I pivoted to pure panorama on the London Eye. The wheel stands 443 feet tall, making it Europe's tallest Ferris wheel. And it glides slowly, 0.6 mile per hour, that it never actually stops loading passengers. Each of the 32 capsules represents one of London's boroughs, but they skip number 13 because, well, even engineers get superstitious. On a clear day, you can see about 25 miles out Hello Windsor Castle if you squint hard enough. A quick stroll lands me on Westminster Bridge, which lines up perfectly with Big Ben for that postcard shot. The original span opened in 1750, but the version I'm standing on dates to 1862 and is painted the same green as the House of Commons benches. So the bridge is basically color-coded civic pride. From the middle of the arches, you get Parliament on one side and Eye on the other. It's like London greatest hits album and shuffle. Speaking of Parliament, the Palace of Westminster looms right next to me, Gothic towers dripping with detail. A fun nugget, Big Ben is actually the nickname for the 13-ton bell inside the Elizabeth Tower. The whole structure had a name change in 2012 to honor Queen Elizabeth II. Across St. James Park sits Buckingham Palace, home address of whoever's wearing the crown, and the stage for that changing of the card TikTok you already know you're going to film. Culture break. Kensington called my name, so I ducked into the Natural History Museum. Yeah, the Victory Romanesque place that opened its doors in 1881 and now houses roughly 80 million specimens. From glow in the dark minerals to a blue whale skeleton hanging like Mother Nature's chandelier. A few tube stops later, I popped into the British Museum. Bonus fact from your resident nerd, founded 1753. Currently, the entry fees is still zero, so it's free. Mummy rooms, the Rosetta Stone, all the history you can eat without chewing. My brain was full, but my wallet stayed shut. Afternoon sunlight meant one thing. It's color therapy in Notting Hill. This neighborhood is a multicultural central and throws Europe's biggest street party every August. The Notting Hill Carnival, dancing Caribbean steel drum energy for 2 whole days. I wandered down Lancaster Road, which blasts rainbow townhouses and hides the quirky Museum of Brands. Basically, an Instagram trap for anyone who's ever bought a candy bar. Evening rolled in, I still had battery life, so I coasted along the Buckingham Palace for golden hour selfies, then looped back to the Thames for one more bridge. This time, the neon reflection set at Waterloo before swapping history for house beats. London nightlife, I dove into a Shoreditch basement club where the DJ mixed 90s R&B with grime. And the dance floor felt like a United Nations summit in sneakers. Yeah. By 2 a.m., my feet were fried, my memory card was full, and day two had officially leveled up my love affair with the city. On day two, I detoured from Lancaster Road and let my feet follow the scent of fresh baked baguettes straight to Portobello Road Market. Picture endless stalls bursting with vinyl records, silver teapots, and vintage football scarves. You could film an entire vlog just in the bordering banter alone. I snagged a tiny Union Jack enamel pin for my backpack, the seller tossing in a cheeky wink and a cheers mate discount that knocked 50 pence off. Small wins feel huge when you're living out of a suitcase. Quick pit stop, I jumped on the central line at Notting Hill Gate, first time tapping that Oyster card like a local pro. The tube whooshed past tiled stations that reminded me of comic book panels, each platform name announcing itself in bold Helvetica. In less than 10 minutes, I surfaced at the Borough Market, where lunch became an edible world tour. Goat's cheese arancini, a Filipino-approved lechon roll slider, and a ginger shot that felt like swallowing a miniature volcano. The market buzz felt different from the museums, louder, livelier, and seasoned with 100 sizzling pans cracking in unison. Re-energized, I drifted along the South Bank. Buskers looping acoustic covers while skateboarders practiced kickflips under the brutalist overhang of the National Theatre. Golden Hour painted the Millennium Bridge in liquid metal, so I grabbed a wide shot of St. Paul's Cathedral anchoring the skyline. Sir Christopher Wren's 300-year-old masterpiece dwarfing the glass towers behind it. London's time travel vibe never lets up. Nightfall delivered its encore back in Shoreditch. The club's basement ceiling dripped condensation, neon lasers slicing through artificial fog. A grime MC jumped on stage for an unannounced set, the crowd bouncing like a single organism. I found myself shouting lyrics I barely knew, but the universal language of a booming bass line had us all fluent. Stumbling out at 3 a.m., kebab in hand and sneakers squeaking with split starter, I realized my biggest souvenir so far is this city's relentless rhythm, and I'm determined to keep up. Tomorrow, who knows? I'll probably chase hidden rivers or test if black cabbays really know all 25k streets. For now, I'm signing off, chugging water like the Thames itself, and plotting where to point the camera next. Smash like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the morning, assuming the Ravens don't quit their job.
Kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks